onyesha kelele kidogo, you know, fail early, fail often. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, it's been a while. I know a lot has happened. And actually it's supposed to land like 1.5 weeks ago, but what happened is I got sick and I had this thing called peritonial abscess. So if you've had it, honestly I'm so sorry. So for guys who don't know, that's like a second stage to step throat, which is just like the normal tonsillitis. But what happens is like the pain is more chronic when you're swallowing, and then you can't actually talk. The pain just goes over to your ear. It's hectic. I was taking porridge the whole time. I do not recommend. Guys, just be warm. Warm, fast sweater. So yeah, anyway, so we are back. This time I'm just gonna talk about my trip to Portugal. Yes, I did go on from 24th of June to 2nd of July. So we went for like a youth conference. It was actually an oceans conference for SDG 14. Fun fact, it was actually organized by the government of Kenya and the government of Portugal, so like kudos on that. And like a lot did happen that I want to talk about. So maybe majorly it's gonna be like my highlights for the whole conference, lowlights, and there's like a finally a conclusion. And like in between you'll see some scenes, some scenic features also of Portugal. So I really hope you enjoy. Yes, so down to it. I had two major highlights, like from 24th to 26th, and then now from like 27th all the way to 1st, the end of the ocean conference. So from 24th to 26th, major highlights or one, like the 5 tipping points that we did a challenge, or actually a hackathon for. It was insightful, like the knowledge and skills. Also, like we're working with mentors to give like a contextual overview of the challenges, and we were in groups of 5. It was crazy. The people are thinking their own perspective, their opinions, and getting to network and just hear also like initiatives that people are doing. That was a highlight. Another highlight was like the main hackathon was right by the beach, like Nova Bay. When we were like in Nova Business School, the architecture of the school, guys, the auditorium, there was actually a whole alley that like was dark and had like paintings and all that. It was good. So my other major highlights were from like 27th to 1st, and this was, yes, like the United Nations Ocean Conference was good. Like there's so many ambassadors and you know so many presidents, and just being in a forum where you can actually hear the change and impact that's happening was crazy. But apart from that, like it was now living in Europe. You know, from 27th, we weren't being hosted by the major youth forum. I don't want nobody to keep my matter for this life I want to be celebrated. Don't wanna waste my days, I want to spend them on enjoyment. It's been too long, but then it's you. were living with 8 people in an Airbnb. Airbnbs in Europe are amazing. Where we lived was near the metro, it was near the supermarkets, a million restaurants, like we had Chinese restaurants, like 300, and pastry shops. A good spot. And then visiting the aquarium, so during that time we also were given like free passes if you're like the youth who came for the conference. So like we went to the cable car. Cable car is next to where the longest bridge in Portugal is. Everything that is automated. You go to the supermarket, you pay for your things. You go to McDonald's, actually the ones giving yourself the order. What you do is after the order you give out the receipt. As well, like even in the airport, like guys check themselves in. You just check yourself in and then you go to security check and all that. So that was a highlight again. The air is amazing. The sun is not even like a chommy and crazy. It made sense what Tropic of Cancer was, because now the sun sets at like 8 p.m. 8:30 p.m. So it's Mijua all the time. So that was a culture shock for me. Yes, plus it was like we got fully charged like transport cards, so you can actually use the metro, use the bus with it, and it was actually first of all confusing because you had like red lines, green lines, yellow lines, and they go to different places, so you had to really connect that. The first time we got out of the wrong line, and then we had to go back all the way came in. Then apart from that, honestly, the friendships I made from there are amazing. Like the colleagues that I also actually like, guys from Kenya, people we stayed with, they were top notch, top tier.
Start to they move like you smoke calaco. Just they bounce with the groove. No carry do. If you lose God, then go bounce with your boo. I can vouch for my crew. I'm telling you, and to they do lifestyle of a crew. Make you dance to they look, then go they look, then go they look. And say if it's not enough, if I do 99 good, it go remain one. Don't know how to show you my love without fucking up, but I can buy you a new baby, straight from July. Baby, trabalhei, make you know they shine like it.
Mangrove restoration, ending waste with the lakes and all that, so that was good. That highlight was our flight getting cancelled when we were supposed to come back to Kenya. It was actually a highlight and a lowlight, because highlight is we got to stay another few days and we actually paid for in a really good hotel, so that was the highlight. We had to actually wait for like 5 hours. We were in the airport for like 6 hours waiting for, you know, that like the plane to come. It kept on being scheduled until like it was finally cancelled. And then once it was, like everyone went to talk to the airline, so it was a whole line and you had to wait there. One, guys, the travel is not that good. I'm connecting with the airports, waiting for security check is so another lowlight was like the language barrier. So like even using the taxis, ordering in restaurants, everything was in Portuguese, so you had to keep on either googling it. Like I was using like young folks, you know, that whole, I feel like it's a stereotype that young folks know English, so it's easier to ask them for things. So in terms of like where to eat and what to choose, it was good. But in terms of like directions, Njia Panda, bro. Njia Panda. They just go for all people because they know the streets well. So yeah, maybe fun facts that I came to also know about Portugal. Guys, it's 60% surrounded by water. That means actually in the morning it was so cold because now the breeze is a lot. So you get at 8 and you feel like in 5 years to go. The sun is up, but haichomi. So yeah. So actually they take the ocean as a heritage, like their way of life. That was really admirable. Also, like it has the second longest bridge called the Vasco da Gama. It's second after the Crimean in Russia, so like 12.37 kilometers. Majorly, it's like one of the most surf spots in the world. And maybe the last thing is it's the oldest country in Europe. So like its borders were like formed in like 1139 and till now it has the same borders, it hasn't changed. Takeaways for that trip was like be a go-getter. One thing for sure is like these opportunities can be grasped. They're not a hoax, and you can go for volunteerships, you can go for conferences as well. Like I'll like put some links like below so that you can also like check them out. Next conference I think is gonna be COP27, which is gonna be in Egypt. Majorly like a climate conference, and we have like also like organizations that do help the youth to go, like Sustainable Oceans Alliance, that actually thinks of the Israel, like the Dubai Expo. So guys, apply. Onyesha kielele kidogo, you know. Fail early, fail often. It's better you do things early and then you get to learn from them than not trying to do them at all.
Emmanuel Juma, Bullseye, NTV.
Take risks. Life is short, you know. So apart from that, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching till here. I know it's a long one, but it was amazing. I'd like you also to also sharing the experience. If you have any questions, please do write them on the comment section below. I will answer them in the next video that is to come. If you haven't subscribed, do that thing, man. Subscribe. We're here, still rooting for you guys, and we'll be waiting for you on the other side of the subscription box. So bye. Else, yeah.